As a person who is not crazy about Sonic and being burnt out on platformers, I didn't go into this with high hopes, especially with the less than admirable recent Sonic games. But to my surprise, Sonic Mania is a charming little game that strikes a tasteful balance of appropriate difficulty and nostalgia. Unlike many old school 2D Sonic games, Sonic Mania seems like it's focused on letting the player run fast with no interruption. The idea of running fast was always in place with old Sonic games, but it seems like every time the player would get comfortable running, something would stand in the way. It feels good to just run and collect coins, and the coins are a great way to get the player to explore the intricate levels. What's fascinating about this game is that there are so many routes to take to reach the end of the levels. There are obstacles that are high risk, high reward that incentivize players to take chances to get to the end of the stage as quickly as possible. In addition, exploration is encouraged with many power-ups scattered throughout the levels. Some power-ups include a bubble shield, extra life, or temporary invincibility. The stage diversity is one of the highlights of Sonic Mania. They range from tropical greenery, a chemical plant, carnival, and a junkyard inside a blimp, among many others. Not only are the stages beautiful visually, but they are incredibly designed. It's not an easy feat to make so many possible routes to traverse. Like the stage diversity, the bosses are varied as well. It would have been easy to design the bosses in a way where the player would be doing basically the same thing for each one, but every boss is memorable and different. The entire game can also be played with not only Sonic, but a combination of Sonic and Tails or Knuckles. Each character feels different and makes it worth playing through a few times. That and the fact that there are so many secrets littered throughout each stage make for a high replayability factor. What's great about this package is that there are a few modes to try out aside from the main campaign. There's a time attack mode for the speedrunners out there, and a competitive versus mode. The inclusions of these modes make for a more fleshed out package and are a welcome addition. Unfortunately, there are still a few minor flaws worth addressing. For instance, the lack of a save point at the halfway point of the stages. The amount of times I ran out of lives at the end of Act 2 only to have to restart Act 1 all over again was frustrating beyond belief. It's an outdated design choice that goes against the modernization of this package. Likewise, the controls feel a little floaty, where the lack of precision is pertinent. In a platformer, precise controls are a must, and it's disappointing to not see them here. Still, the flaws aren't enough to break the game or make it unplayable. The fantastic level design, beautiful sprite-based art, and boss diversity make this one of the Nintendo Switch's best platformers. I give Sonic Mania a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, subscribing is mutually beneficial. I get more views, and you get notified when I put out a new video, so you should do that. Take care.